Hi, and welcome to Long Haul Healing, a safe place for COVID sufferers, survivors, and long haulers. My name is Nikki, and in today's video, I'll be going over 10 tips for long haul healing. Now, I am not a medical professional. I'm simply sharing my experiences and what I've heard from other long haulers so that we can help each other out. Tip number 1, a low histamine diet. But how do you know if you're histamine intolerant? Well, if you suffer from symptoms like these, then you might have a histamine intolerance.
And if you don't know what a low histamine diet looks like, it looks like this. Basically, fresh is best.
Now, if you're not looking forward to eating more fruits and veggies, then I suggest you go with tip number 2, juicing. It's an easy way to ensure that your body is getting all of those nutrients that it needs to heal. And even if you do like eating fruits and veggies, I still suggest you juice. All those extra phytonutrients aren't going to hurt you. In fact, they'll help you heal faster. Probably. Now, if you're not feeling juicing or more fruits and veggies, a low histamine diet, then I suggest tip number 3, supplements. Now, I didn't go this route. I'm not a big supplement person. I'm old school and I'd rather stuff my face with Ben and Jerry's. With healthy food and nutrients. Yeah. But I have heard from other long haulers that supplements have helped them.
These are the most common supplements that I've heard from other long haulers that have helped them the most.
Tip number 4, meditation. Now, don't get me wrong. My train of thought derails a lot. But since I started meditating, I've noticed I'm able to focus better and concentrate for longer periods of time. And I'm also able to, finish sentences. Sometimes, actually, one time, for example, we were in the middle of a conversation, my family and I was literally mid-sentence when I completely forgot what we were talking about and what I was saying. I couldn't remember what I just said and why I was saying it. Oh yeah, I'm the worst at meditating, so if you are brand new and not good at it, don't feel bad. I just find a quick 5-10 minute video on YouTube and that is usually what I go with. So yeah, baby steps. Tip number 5, sleep. You'd think this would be common sense, but common sense isn't always commonly practiced. So if you're feeling sleepy, go to sleep. Stop stalking your ex on Facebook and go to bed. It can wait till tomorrow. Now, if you're stalking your ex because of insomnia, then you might want to go get high. Just kidding. Kind of. If you're somewhere where it's legal, then by all means, get you some indica. But if you're somewhere like me where it's not, then go the CBD route. I usually use CBD for my headaches, and I've noticed that they definitely have helped my headaches, helps my anxiety, helps me sleep. I've also heard from other long haulers that CBD helps them sleep as well. So give that a try. I don't suggest vaping it, but it is the quickest way to get it in your system, just saying. I would suggest that you either do the tongue drops, under your tongue, just a few, should do the trick. You'll feel the effects in 20-30 minutes. Same with edibles. If you can get some CBD edibles, those take a little longer to kick in. Sometimes you don't even notice that they've kicked in, but all of a sudden, you feel better and you didn't really notice the transition. But yeah. Oh yeah, that was tip number 6, by the way. CBD oil and or indica, THC. All right, when my insomnia is still really bad and I just keep tossing and turning, tip number 7, frequency music usually helps me out. If you don't know what that is, you can just YouTube frequency music for sleep and a bunch of videos will pop up and you just find one that sounds soothing and makes you feel more relaxed and get some Z's. Tip number 8, start an activity log. If you don't know what that looks like, it looks something like this.
So essentially, you want to categorize all of your daily activities like this, like sleeping, cooking, sitting, working, etc., especially if you're on the struggle bus of fatigue. And even if you're feeling better, you still want to build up your stamina little by little. For example, if you used to walk your dog 5 miles every day and hit the gym to swim some laps, pick one activity and start out slow. Too slow. That's better. So instead of the usual 5-mile walk, try 1 mile and then wait 2 days. You want to wait 2 days because it can take time for the inflammation process to take place. So if your body's feeling fine after the 2 days, then go ahead and up the activity. However, if you're back on the struggle bus, and believe me, your body will let you know, then start all over. Try walking 1/2 mile instead. Slow and steady wins the race, and this is your race, your pace.
This sounds tedious. And that's because it is. So this leads me to tip number 8.5, patience. You're going to need a lot of it, not just for the activity log, but for this entire season we're in. Just save yourself some frustration and grace yourself with all the patience in the world. All right, tip number 9. While you're tracking your activity, you might as well start logging or tracking your symptoms if you're not doing so already. Why you want to do this? Well, it kind of helps the doctors if they know what they're trying to help you with. If you track them and log them and show your doctor the progress or the relapses you've had, they can better assist you. And if they can't, then they can refer you to someone else who can. So yeah, track your symptoms. Oh, wait. Oh, I have another tip for you. Tip 9 3/4. If you're talking to your doctor anyway and you haven't tried steroids, ask them about it. I did not go the steroid route, but I have heard from many other long haulers that steroids have helped them improve their symptoms and whatnot. So yeah, why not give it a go? All right, tip number 10, ignore the haters, as there are plenty of them. A lot of people don't know what you've been through, don't get what you're going through. Sometimes some of them are other COVID survivors who were like, oh, well, mine wasn't that bad. And you're like, well, good for you, Karen. Yeah, they just don't get it. And they probably never will, unless they get it again, which hopefully they won't, because I would not wish this upon anyone. Good karma. So yeah, there are going to be people who are dismissive of your symptoms, of your suffering, people who gaslight you, people who just straight up don't believe you. Ignore the haters. This isn't about them. This is about you and your healing. Distance yourself if you have to. I am a master at cutting people out of my life. Bye. You do you, boo. You do you. Now, if you've made it this far, you get a bonus tip. Yay! While you're saying bye to the haters, you might as well find your tribe. Did you know that there are support groups on Facebook? Because I didn't until like 2 weeks ago. And there's so much support out there online, not just on Facebook, like online elsewhere. I haven't really looked elsewhere because Facebook is sufficient enough for me. But yeah, we are out here. Come find us. Well, guys, let me know in the comments if you already do some of these and how they've been helping you on your journey to healing. Otherwise, if you haven't tried some out and you do try some, let me know, because I want to know whether or not it's working for you. If it's not, whichever tip you are doing. Oh, and if you also want to add to the tips or just whatever else has been helping you, let us know so that we can all like heal together. All right, y'all, make good choices and remember to hydrate.